Hi, and welcome to It's 420 Somewhere. It's a very special episode. I'm Kristen Methuen, joined by Pat and Amesbury as always. We have returning to the show, Buddy, and we have longtime awesome friend of the show, High Blind Mike, who I was hoping, and I didn't have a chance because he popped on right at, and he popped right off. That's awesome.
All aboard, by the way, all aboard.
So I was leaving Jon Stewart up there, and I was like, I wish I could communicate because he jumped in right as I started the song, so I couldn't even message him anything quick. And I was hoping, now that he's back, I was hoping that he was going to read my mind and start doing a Jon Stewart impression, which would have been great.
I'd never impersonate that faggot. Fuck him.
It's harsh. He's a nice guy.
Oh, he's great. He was a dick to me on Twitter. He's lucky I didn't smack him in his fucking face while he was alive. I'll smack his son instead.
He was always nice to me.
Are you looking for his son now to do that?
Might have to. Have to fuck his corpse.
He was nice to me, so that's all I can say.
Stone Minifan was just here in the pre-show a few minutes ago, and he jumped off. But he said he was going to go hit up his ex-wife and see if she still had his ticket for Portland.
Yeah, Tim and Cann's just, those guys are fucking fags. They're just like pretending like they care about the guy. You didn't hear from him for months. You knew, and you didn't even know he was dead. Why are you pretending for this shit? It's so fucking weird.
I completely agree with that. I did have the pleasure of talking to the man a couple different times. I shared in one of the chats. The last thing he said to me before he was dead was, "Where's Jay causing mayhem?" And for that alone, I think that's a good way to end the conversation.
That's what he always said. That's what he's always saying to me in Mississippi. Every time he saw me, because he stayed in the same hotel as us.
Yes,
so I went down to get breakfast one morning. He was down there, and he says, "Where's Jay? Is he causing mayhem?" I was like, "Oh."
The last thing he ever said to me was, "Please don't kill me."
The last thing, so he DM'd me like a month before he passed, just talking to me about weed and stuff.
Oh, he's a drug addict.
He was asking how my weed growing process was going and how I do it and all that stuff. And then I remember he commented something about Pro Jam, asking about Eddie Vedder.
And he reported your ass right after, too.
What's that?
He reported you right afterwards.
Works for the
Yeah, I made sure to tell him that I was doing the legal limit, which was a lie. Just in case for that point, in case he was trying to set me up.
See, I got questions like that from him too, but I could always say I only have 5 plants, 6 plants, whatever. But he would also talk to me because he knew what I do for work, which I actually have an update on that I'll make in a second. But he knows what I do for work, so he would ask me things about different plans for different hospitals building in the city, building in Boston, whatever. And I'd be like, dude, I'm not on the board of directors. I don't know what's going on with that.
Tell me about some big decisions coming down the pipe.
Yeah, I mean, I have no knowledge of what they're going to spend that money on. But if everyone remembers, over the summer, I was all excited. I was going to get a new job, and it was going to pay more money and have less responsibilities. And all that was true, but also had a fucking cunt for a boss, so I quit.
God damn it, Chris.
And I have another job, but it doesn't start till January 23rd. I haven't worked since before Thanksgiving. It paid so good that I had some money banked, and I've just been fucking living the lazy life for a couple months.
Is it still in Boston, or are you driving elsewhere?
I'll be going to Salem.
No, I was hoping you say you'd be coming to Brockton Hospital.
I believe it or not, they had openings in my field, but they didn't pay enough and didn't have a high enough position.
If there's any hospital that needs to increase their pay,
every hospital needs to increase their pay.
Pretty much right now. It's wild.
And what's funny to me is hospitals just outside of Boston they'll say, well, we're not Boston. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
People don't get as hurt over here.
We can't pay you as much for some reason, even though it's exactly the same.
But, you know,
Yep.
so I'll start doing that. I have to, the shit part is I have to go into this new job and train their second shift. So for like 2 months, I have to go back to work in second shift, which sucks.
But that'll actually help you remember why you didn't like it so much, so you'll appreciate it when it's over.
You'll be hungry.
You're not
on
wrong
first
about
shift.
that. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
And this will be a shorter commute than what I was making, but it's a step back in pay, more than I was making before I took the other job, but less than I was making at the other job.
But I'm happy for you.
Fuck,
Or sorry
it's
for
all right.
Yeah.
Could be John Stewart.
Could be John Stewart. At some
Rest in
point, I
peace.
will be. At some point, I will be. I'll die and no one will know.
Hopefully,
3
sooner than
months later, someone will be like, hey, whatever happened to that 420 show?
I'd say we'd keep it going.
We would keep
Yeah.
it going. We'd
Bonnie
have
would DM us. Bonnie would tell us in the comments.
Hey, you guys
The
know
link.
Chris died?
I'd know a lot sooner than 3 months.
I would think so.
If anyone on the screen died, I feel like I'd know within days.
I think you would, because, you know, the GoFundMe would start right away.
That's all shit.
Bonnie
Yeah,
suddenly pregnant.
Pretty real right there.
Yeah.
So I have a card this week.
Oh.
You guys
Before
have
you do the card, can I make the fantasy football announcement?
Yes, you can.
Okay, talk about my announcement.
So, in regards to the 420 league, the championship game is between Stone Minifan and Gig. And as of that Monday night game, Stone still had 3 players left to play from that game, while Gig had 1 left. And Gig had about, I think it was around a 30-point lead, approximately. So, obviously, the game got canceled, and I'm not going to let that make that game, the game between them two, be a final, because that's obviously not fair at all for a championship game, especially when one of the players that Stone had was a quarterback. So that's one of the primary, big.
Josh Allen never puts up numbers.
What's
No, he
that?
never has 50-point games or anything.
So what I'm going to do is, for the players that didn't play on Monday, I'm going to use their Week 18 points and then retroactively add that to the point totals for the 2 players, and then we'll see what happens with that, and then we will declare a winner that way.
Well,
And
Alan's
you-
going to go off tomorrow.
Well, Diggs, so
Oh, yeah.
If the Bills are smart, they let the Patriots win, because wouldn't they face them in the first round?
probably.
They probably fucking mop them.
I mean, the Patriots could use a home playoff game or a road playoff game, any playoff game.
Well, they'd just be going right back to where they are. They might as well just stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think the Bills are going to fucking, shit pump them. So,
Yeah, I think so.
which might as well fucking do it. The Pats aren't going to do anything anyway. So,
In one of my leagues where I'm the commissioner, we do the championship in the last game of the week, so this week would be the championship. So last week the final 4 teams were me versus another person, and then obviously 2 other people. The guy who I faced smoked me. I was dead in the water. And then the other 2 teams they were clearly up in the air going into Monday night. So what we did was just those 3. It's whoever's the highest score this week wins.
oh, okay. Oh,
And the-
so they're adding that Week 17 points to the Week 18 total point.
So instead of having 2 teams, because there was 4 left, 2 would have been eliminated. I just stepped back as a man of honor, and sent
Classy of you.
the 3 of them to duke it out.
Oh, I get what you're saying. So it's a 3-way for the title.
Right. Whoever it's because it's first, second, third prize money anyway. So
Oh,
I was like,
Yeah,
get the
'cause
finals ready.
the league that Buddy invited me into, I had like a 40-something point lead going into that Monday night game, and we each had 1 player left on the 2 teams. So it was like,
Yeah.
probably wasn't going to change anything. So
Mhm.
I kept quiet because I was like, I'm not going to, I'll see what happens.
Yeah, because either way, you're fine, more or less.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I was like, the only thing that I would make a stink about if they were like, oh, so what we'll do is we're going to erase Week 17 and we're just going to replay it on Week 18.
Yeah, no.
Like, and I knew that wasn't going to be an option because I knew
Yeah,
that
we
that
hate week 8. Like, you know what I mean? You don't know what that is most of the time
Right.
for some players. Now it's all like incentive based, so like it's kind of like a little bit cooler, like or better than it was. But when we were growing up, it'd be like, oh, Mahomes, like you knew he wouldn't play that game or something,
Right,
you know?
right. Yeah.
or
it's
Peyton
just-
wouldn't play or something. That's a better example. But
I mean, if it was when we were kids, fucking shit would be over by now.
yeah.
They should have played the game.
No, I mean, I think
don't
so, too.
know.
I mean,
let's,
I don't
let's
think-
pretend we're
I
at
mean-
work. I sit in an office. If the guy in the desk next to me dies, we continue working and are there tomorrow. These guys get paid way too much. That's part of the package. On one end, you get the money and the fame. On the other end, one of you die on the field, we keep it moving.
I guess like if you mean like they could have played if they could have figured out how to play
they could have
Tuesday or
kept
Wednesday.
going. Like, get them off the field. Everyone's good. All right, let's get going here.
Oh no way!
No, I don't know if you continue
It
that.
created a
night.
logistical nightmare.
Why?
And then
Why?
the funny thing is there is stuff in the rule book that covers what happened.
Keep
So
going.
why was there a need of a fucking rule change?
What was the rule?
You get seated by winning percentage no matter how many games are played. But now all
But
of a
the
sudden,
problem
they're-
is because Kansas City played an extra game, if they finish with like the same amount of losses, they'd have the extra win.
yeah, but I mean it's already in the rules that doesn't even matter.
They should
It's
both
just-
take a loss. And you both don't want to continue. All right, you both lose.
That too.
Like if you're talking to like a kind of like the Bengals players didn't want to not. They wanted to play the game.
Yeah, and they were the better team that those 9 minutes that they played. And you know what? They tried to do the right thing, and they got screwed for it. And it's good for them for even bringing that up, saying, "Hey, we tried to do the right thing, and now we're getting fucked for it." So
They're pretty much the only team that really kind of gets screwed in the deal.
they're the one team that got fucked the most.
But you know what I do like? The idea of a neutral site AFC and NFC championship kind of sounds cool, actually.
I seen somebody
man.
tweet like the AFC Championship Bowl, and I was like, I don't care. It's still like you said. I still like it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
Once I could like imagine I don't know, like Indy's always like tough, but there should be a place they just play it, like just bounce it around every year, like the college bowl games.
yeah.
Right. It's funny because the first when they said they were going to do it at a neutral site, Indianapolis was like the first spot that came to my mind, and they already said no.
Yeah, because they're playing. It's like a volleyball tournament or something.
Oh, is that right? I didn't know there was a reason. I thought they were just saying.
Yeah,
oh.
Jim Irsay's like, I'm looking at ass. Fuck your game.
So they would probably. I mean, where else could they play it? Really? Because I bet they would They would want to do it in a dome. So I guess Arizona.
If they were gonna, if
Yeah,
they're gonna
LA maybe.
do it like that going
Yeah,
forward,
maybe.
why don't they, instead of doing like the during the season game in England or whatever, do your fucking your conference championship games in Mexico City, in Montreal, or you know what I mean, and then do your Super Bowl in some exotic place. Why not?
I feel like
because the fans aren't into it.
the fans would be super butthurt.
But the people that go to Super Bowls and shit tend to get that those seats are expensive, so they have disposable income, so they can travel to fucking go. You know, you don't think?
It's not like they're not like really like you ever see like the England games. They're kind of just like enjoying it's like going to a
Yeah.
concert for them. They're not really into it.
Yeah.
Whereas here, it's like
But I don't
people
think
hate the
regular
players.
the regular fans won't be buying Super Bowl tickets though. It's the rich people.
Of course they will. 'Cause it's in their if it's in their country, all the people with money over there are going to get the tickets.
Yeah, I guess.
It's not the worst. I understand what you're saying. It's not a horrible idea. It should be talked about.
The players can travel. They can have an extra week off in the middle.
The traveling takes a number on the players. You know what? And then the
So-
guy woke up. The first thing he says is, "Did we win? Why? Because he thought the game kept going. He was in his fucking fog, like, I bet you they're fucking smoking him right now."
Yeah, and the doctor was like, "Yeah, you won. You won the game of life." And he
Yeah,
wrote
first off,
very quickly, "Fuck off, doc. I got money on
So,
this game."
What's
won?
more likely to have not happened? That or Danny and Bill Rick's 2-year-old son just walking around going, "All aboard!"
Oh, boy!
I don't know.
Danny
All
Miller.
right, do we want to load up the 10-bell salute, Pat?
You want to do that now?
Might as well get it over with. HBM's
All right.
probably going to ditch off while we do it.
What are you guys doing?
We're gonna ring the bell
No,
10 times for John
I'm
Stewart.
more making fun of the Minute fans more than him. I'm sure he had a great life. It just doesn't bother me that he's dead.
Well,
Here we go.
with those words, rest in peace.
Nice guy.
All right, just so everyone knows, this isn't my technical mistake.
Mm.
Oh, is it not working?
I don't hear a thing.
Man, he is fucking hideous.
You really not?
Not hearing anything.
Right.
Hold on, we need a more appropriate picture.
You guys don't hear anything?
He's gonna get a new picture.
No, sir.
How would you not do
Celtics.
that? All right. Well, anyone could pretend that they have it, I guess.
Is he jerking off?
It was coming up through my speakers. It should be picking up through my mic. That's how I did it for fucking McNeil's fucking cat, and it worked then.
I mean,
Oh, it worked good. Shut up, Chris.
I didn't. Did you guys hear it? I didn't hear it.
If the audience heard it, then the audience heard it. That's
Yeah, it's
all.
all
All
that
right,
matters.
that's good enough. That's good enough for me.
Chris talked over it.
Betty, what the hell?
I couldn't hear it. Sorry, Pat. I'm sorry.
So disrespectful to talk over Stanwell salute, Chris.
Bob heard it, so that's all that matters. I'm happy that he.
How about 10 water bottle salute?
Oh,
I don't have anything to ring us a bell.
He looked like he smelled funny. Did he smell funny in person? Like a doctor's office kind of
honestly,
smell?
no. I mean,
Not when I met him, no.
no.
I
Like, I
didn't
don't think
notice
he smelled
the
bad. I
first
think he
one.
smelled like overly clean.
No, when I was talking to him in
Oh, my
Mississippi,
God.
he had the vest on, and he looked like a wannabe biker, like he was bike curious.
The truth is, he unfollowed me, and that's why I don't like him.
Oh, it all comes out.
Why was that disrespectful? He was wearing he looked bike curious.
Hey, man, snapping the carrot. Who gives a shit? Let him fucking beat his meat.
So that was made. That was Court Minahan made that after the Turtle Boy thing was played on KMS, and Turtle Boy was like, "Yeah, I knew this guy when I was a kid." Blah blah blah. Someone made the comment of over under or no. What are the chances that Jon Stewart killed Turtle Boy's mom?
Zero.
And that picture was made, and this is learned behavior.
John seems like a nice guy. I don't think he'd do that.
I think John might be Turtle Boy's stepdad.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I was asking.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
What the fuck?
We couldn't get together on who was putting Tony on. Oh Jesus!
That's it, man. I'll do a little workout.
You baby dick fuck.
Don't do it. Don't make the guy pull out on screen.
I'm gonna puke.
Just be ready. Be ready, Chris.
Oh, where'd he go?
That made me laugh.
All right, Chris, I think that will approximately 17:45. Please note that so you can cut that.
Yeah, 17:45. I actually will note it.
We're very, very, very lucky that
At least chub up before you come on screen, man.
Oh boy.
Oh man, I gotta take a little break. Little break, ski.
You earned it.
how we doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
No, I was working out because
Oh, we
Well,
didn't see.
it's,
Obviously,
So do you
Sorry-
do that on
sorry
your
to
own
interrupt.
because you might have a heart attack and you need someone to bring you back
no, I do it every day, but I just
by yourself?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
well,
I don't know if you can
I
tell.
think-
I'm not a very big physical fitness guy. I don't know if you can tell from my looks.
I think if something did happen, I'd be able to get my phone and I could do the 9-1, a little extra energy, a little one call,
Nice.
to like get us through. At least I'll get to where I'm at. Be good.
Okay, that's good. That's a good plan.
Oh, I can't fucking call doctor every time I fucking want to work out. Costs me like fucking.
A lot. That's true.
Tony, got a question for you.
What is it?
My friend died 3 months ago, but I didn't find out till yesterday. Does that make us friends?
How close are you with him?
I didn't know he was dead for 3 months, so you tell me.
Friends no way.
When's the last time you saw him?
6 months ago.
Oh, so that's not really a friend. That's kind of an acquaintance.
Oh, what? What? Huh?
A 6-month gap without seeing or hearing from them. That's acquaintance.
But I have memories of him. I can tell other people.
He was a legend, according to me.
Hey, I like texted. Did you?
One time he DM'd me.
Guy.
We
Can you
listened
share
to
the
the same
contents of that DM?
podcast.
Did he die? Did he die of the vaccine too? Was he an athletic male? In his fucking his 30s.
It's my friend you're talking about, friend.
You fucking said you haven't seen him in 6 months.
He actually died twice on the field.
Who did? The fucking
His friend.
huh?
His friend. He was playing
And they
football.
and they kept the game going.
Do you believe that?
All of Owen Hart.
They kept it going.
Stop that game. Get
Owen
it.
Hart was trending that night too.
Why are you stopping the fucking game? People have fantasy to fucking depend on.
Show must go on.
He was fucking fine. They resuscitated him. Get another fucking safety. Why are you
Even if he died on the field, there's too much money. This isn't fucking a joke. This isn't preschool. Fucking play the game. We're grown men.
you died doing what you love, right? You love fucking tackling.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
So,
Man, I remember when Owen fell like that at the time. That did like shock the shit out of me. I was a kid, but
Right.
now like looking back, it's like that's funny as fuck. That dude just fell from the sky.
That was rough.
rough landing.
Yeah, I remember watching it.
What was it? Blue Blazer? Was that his character? I forget.
Well, that was his initial character when he came to WWF, and then they were doing that as like a rib to him, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At that point, it was like 10 years later.
But when they changed him, though, it was a quick transition to Owen Hart, 94. Because he
Right.
had stopped doing the
Well,
gimmick.
no, I mean he'd stopped being the Blazer by like late 91, 92
Yeah,
when he started teaming with Coco.
yeah.
What a
He was an
terrible
honorary
team.
African American.
Those pants were horrible.
Yeah, those parachute.
Oh, I
pants.
watched a few of those matches recently. They look
High
rough. and
energy.
stuff.
Isn't that what they were called?
I think
And
so.
whatever
yeah.
happened to Frankie?
I think he's dead now, I think.
He's got to be dead. Birds
Yeah.
don't live that long.
Birds can live a long time.
Yeah, but that was 30 years.
And birds can
That's
live.
possible. That's possible.
Yeah, I'm wrong then. You guys know more about birds than me. I'm sorry. I don't want to go ahead.
I just know out of all the animals, like birds can live for a fucking long
Chris,
time.
you ever even seen a bird before? Your knowledge is shit.
But what's next?
But birds aren't real. Birds aren't real. All right.
You never die
They're
on
all drones.
the ground when you land. You can't like just fade off into the sky.
The parrot
Do we
can
need birds?
live.
Spend your life flying. They fucking die on the ground. Fuck. Bullshit.
There's all
Would you rather
different.
live on the ground or die in the air?
Die in the air.
Live on the
Yeah, me
ground.
too.
Die in the air.
That's
Yeah,
big.
At least I'm doing what I love.
Walking?
Yeah. They can live between like 40 and 70 years and shit.
Holy
Damn.
shit, I didn't know that.
Say you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
I say we start taking out the birds.
Yeah, the other ones are gonna stay around. They were here
Birds?
before us.
That's bullshit. Birds are gonna live longer than me.
I think Frankie had a horrible accident, but if I remember correctly, if I Google a fucking parrot lifespan, I can Google if Frankie's alive.
Did someone sit on him?
Parrot.
No, no.
Somebody sit on Frankie?
Chris Moltisanti.
Nice. Frankie died in a house fire.
Oh no.
Oh, that's
Uh,
even bad.
Terrible.
A house fire.
The house is on fire and you're stuck in a cage. How much does that suck?
That's brutal.
It's
Thing is that you
you
fucking
know, a fear of mine.
Coco said a neighbor was in the backyard crying, I'm sorry, I couldn't save you, bird.
Well, you're in the backyard crying. Get in the house and save him.
Your face ain't gonna burn. There's tears. Put out the fire.
Hold on. You're just sitting there watching him. I just wish there was something I could do.
It's my fucking bird, man.
Anyone have a phone? No? All right.
It was like pre-cell phones.
For real.
Rip.
So, I have a birthday coming up the end of the month, and Bonnie's already started to give me some of my presents because I bother her and she gives me my presents early. It's just the way it works. So one of my presents was this handy dandy ISO station for cleaning my shit, my
Pretty cool.
excess. So I thought it was wicked cool. You put the alcohol in here, and it fucking goes on the inside. But the swabs don't sit in the alcohol. It's just like the inside of the glass holds it.
Mm.
And then you can just get at the alcohol really easy. So I thought it was really cool. I wanted to give a little plug. Hopefully someone from there is watching, wants to send us a sponsorship check, like, 10, 15 grand.
I think it's
Right.
neat.
ISO station.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
want
it's
one of
definitely gonna
those.
happen.
The cats will fuck with it.
This is the company is MJ Arsenal. Their website is mjarsenal.com. Check them out, buy some stuff, tell them I sent you, and they don't care.
What the fuck is that? Promo code Chris.
John Stewart.
There you go. Promo code John Stewart.
All right. I'm gonna finish taking this dab and then I'm gonna transition to the car.
Pat's going to be part-time Pat from the car.
I kind of feel bad that somebody put a camera on him while he was working out.
Yeah, that is a invasion of privacy. Unreal.
Fucking cameras over there? Really? I thought I moved.
I'm over here now.
Oh yeah, I moved it. Yeah.
Cameras over here.
Where?
Right there.
Where?
Tony, do you have any thoughts on Vince McMahon returning to the WWE Board of Directors?
Return. That fucking guy has been to every live event WWE's ever had. Fucking booking it, overseeing it. Let him back. He's not gonna do anything bad. It's like fucking other 5 interns, but
But things are
do you
going
mean-
downhill.
What do you mean let him back? There's no choice. He said I'm coming back and there's nothing they can do about it.
because he has the majority of the stocks.
That's what I'm saying.
He's like the
There's
sub.
literally nothing they can do about it.
But what's he gonna do when he comes back? Fucking
Sell the company.
What's the negatives of having him back?
He's coming back to
He's a
sell the
fuck-
company.
and
There's young women around. That's a negative thing.
They should
I
just
mean,
have
he
a
owns
bunch
the
of
place.
wrestlers buy it.
look, fuck. I'm VKM. I don't give a fuck. I'm back. I wonder what he did with his office.
I think it's still his office.
That's dying.
They like tore it down and like build something else in there, storage or whatever.
Can someone send EMS to Pat's house? We think he died.
Pat, are you okay?
Or don't.
Well, in 3 months. 3 months we'll send EMS over.
And then that's when you know he's a good friend.
So
Yeah.
that's the thing. So if Pat died, would we continue the show or would we?
I wouldn't miss a beat.
You have to do a tribute memory
Well, that would be next week.
to get the views so you can
Yeah.
garner the audience tune in every week.
We could start a case.
Well, actually, what we would want to do is not say this week that he died. We'll
Yeah.
have a cliffhanger, so they tune in next week,
They're gonna know he's gonna die.
and then once they find out that he died, then the week after that we do the tribute.
Drag
And
it on.
then
Fuck it.
then we replace him the week after.
All spin-
It makes sense.
You know, he almost
Right.
did this. He almost did this. You know, very quick.
Yeah.
I think it's a good way to get audience. You know, big bold letters. R.I.P. Pat
Yeah.
Williams. Potley. You know, in memory of the morning podcast.
I
That's a
would
good
take a
idea.
picture of
Ian.
Pat's grave.
Like
at the meme.
420 somewhere. The marijuana leaves. Jeff somewhere. I mean, Pat somewhere. He's dead. I was mixing Pat and Jeff. Pat somewhere.
That's funny, actually.
It's 420 somewhere. Fucking Pat somewhere. You know, make T-shirts. Fucking build. You know, build the whole fucking enterprise around it.
This is $1 billion idea.
Sales.
It really is. I'm surprised we haven't thought of it before. Kill off a member just for...
A podcast host dies on the show. Every time, like one of us die, you throw our ashes into the sky. It's 420 somewhere. Somewhere, so and so.
I feel like this is a Halloween storyline.
I think
You
it's
think
great.
it's spooky?
Yeah, you gotta do Jeff at Halloween, no?
I think you're thinking of Cinco de Mayo.
Maybe. We might be thinking of Cinco de Mayo.
I don't know what that is either.
Although I thought that had something to do with independence for Mexico. I don't know.
I think you're
Mexico's not
right.
independent. They got the gangs fighting the government.
They do the cartels. They don't even call them gangs. They're too high class for that.
Dude, you see the cartels going to war fucking over there?
What?
At the bar.
Going to war with who?
What are you talking about, Tony?
El Chapo's son, he like got like wrongfully they were pissed, he like got arrested or whatever. But now like the gangs are out there like killing innocent people, like killing the police.
Don't say that.
It's a real story. I saw it yesterday.
It is a real story.
We just said that 2 minutes ago.
You did?
Like moments before you said that.
Well, I was just capitalizing on the moment.
I think your mind's in the gutter. Is everything all right?
I don't know. It's working out.
I'll take that as a no.
That's the one. That's the one. I don't want to try to pronounce it, but that's the one. The Day of the Dead.
Oh, big knowledge guy. The internet is famous.
That's what's Coco, right? What's the movie? I don't know the movie.
I don't know the movie either.
Oh, it's a Disney movie.
I think it's
about,
just
like-
called Coco.
Yeah, that's it, right?
Dia de los Muertos. The Day of the Dead.
Isn't that the same day as Halloween or the day after?
We'll wait for the comment to tell us because we
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Yeah, I don't know. It's something like that. Yeah.
Did Pat die?
He said he was going to. So he's going to be broadcasting from the car. So he was going to take a dab and go to the car, but he didn't
Oh,
turn
that
off.
BMD
the camera.
picture is so bad. I just saw it.
Right now.
I just put it up a second ago.
Oh.
Like, much like myself, BMD is a beard guy.
Yeah, that like. Ew. I have a shitty beard, but like, and I need it, but like, that's a rough one. I asked him if he
Well,
wanted to
that's
do the
rough.
show, but he was trying to put his daughter down.
Oh, I sent him a link just in case.
Oh, good.
So, buddy, you want to talk about Portland, and you wanted to hold a live auction for your ticket? But
No. Well, I did Montante's World, and I realized after promising him my ticket that he was like the 6th or 7th person I had already promised my ticket to. So I was like, oh shit, I kind of gotta like reel it in, like, you know what I mean? So, but I was like, okay, the Canadians aren't gonna come. Vigilant Dave's not gonna come. I'm like, okay, so then I was like, you needed a ticket, but you got one. So now then I guess it's just Montante's, unless HBM needs a ticket. I said, but yeah. So I think it's all settled. I didn't know you had a ticket at the time. That's what confused me, you know.
yeah, I don't remember the conversation. But then I looked back at my DMs and saw that indeed, you and I did talk about a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, but I bought a ticket because
Because they had some towards the end, like singles, right?
Yeah. It wasn't as sold out as we had been led to believe.
I mean,
is
it was
now, I
pretty
don't know.
much sold out. Like, I know, but like it literally wasn't because there was a few seats, but they did a number on it, you know. I
And
know
they
what
sold
Kim-
more tickets than I would have sold. But
Yeah. No, but I don't know.
I'm the guy that would take the
Sorry.
candy bars home from school for the sell thing and just eat them.
I have to pay for them.
Yeah. Ma, I need $25. Why? Because I ate all these candy bars.
I'd have whooped my ass if I did that.
Yeah. It was fun. It was fun. Oh, here we go. Part-time Pat in the car is here. Minky, slow down, Pat.
It's not part-time Pat.
That's what I wrote on the card.
So what I miss?
Really nothing. What did we talk about? We
Drugs.
talked about Buddy's ticket, and that was it. And we thought you might have died.
Story. Yeah.
We were going to send the EMS to your house in 3 months.
No dying. Not today.
Well, we're scared. And Tony had $1 million idea that we need to stage deaths on the show.
I will write it like on paper and stuff. I think it's great. Clutch. Very clutch.
It would definitely be a ratings grabber.
Profits, sales, fucking etc. There's nothing that you can't do with this idea. So that's why it's a great idea.
There's only one thing I can see that we couldn't do with this idea, and that is succeed.
Music. Add music to the background. That Sarah McLachlan music.
That was Jay's music.
Yeah, we're not going to use that, but we might use. Maybe we'll use this. Let's see. What does this music sound like?
An edited version.
When's the last time Jay was on the show?
He's never been on this network.
Never been on this. Yeah, he's never been on this channel. But the last time he was on the show, Christ,
Was it? I don't remember. Let me turn the stupid music off.
I haven't talked to Jay in so long.
Me either. And my life has
Forgot it
been
was
so much
alive.
better for it.
He's a nice guy. He's, whatever.
What's nice about him?
He means well, kind
Does he?
of, when he's not trolling and being a dick.
Tony, are you on cocaine tonight?
Underneath it all,
No.
maybe. I don't know. I don't know why I'm selling for Jay, but
Drinking beer.
Drinking beer, no coke. Okay. Someone in the comments asked.
Well, where are you gonna find coke? Fucking, it's all cut with fucking this and that. Plus fentanyl. You don't know what the fuck is in shit. Might as well get it from the pharmacy, man. You know, I mean,
Big fat
watched
guy,
a-
Tony?
pharmacy, Mexico.
I watched a documentary the other day from Canada where
Cool.
some very strange looking woman was giving away free tested, like she would pay to have these drugs tested and then give them away to people. And they weren't just like fucking nothing drugs. They were legit heroin, fentanyl, cocaine. Make sure you're using the thing you think you're using and how strong it is so people
Yeah.
aren't overdosing.
That's nice of her. You know, you could be doing fucking anything else in your life, but you're fucking trying to do this for yourself. Let me try and find drugs to give to people. Fucking, what are you doing? Why? Oh, this is a safe way to do it? Here's a needle. Here's your Narcan. Here's your fucking super first aid kit.
oh, it's
That's
part-time
exactly
Pat.
what it was. I don't know how I feel about that.
Did you listen to Rogan on? Portnoy and Rogan.
I only caught the clips. I didn't listen to the full thing.
It's pretty good.
What was good about it?
I love the picture of them two together because Rogan looks like he has an unreal sized head. It's gigantic.
I
It's
didn't
good
know that.
conversation.
Yeah, it was good. HPM.
Yes, sir.
They talked about that Andrew Tate guy. They talked about a bunch of other shit.
There was a point where I think Rogan was legitimately like getting annoyed with them.
What happened?
He was just saying like a boxer sucks, and like Rogan was trying to get him to watch
Oh, I
it.
saw that clip too.
Yeah, he's just like talking like Portnoy just keeps going like he's not good, he's bad, he's doing bad. And Rogan's like, would you just stop and watch it?
Well, I saw the undercard of this fight, and he was on it, and he sucked.
There's a dope.
Maybe he's improved or something like that. He says.
I think the dude interacted with the post I saw. That's the only thing I saw from it. I think. Rest in peace, Simon.
That's not
How's he
Simon.
doing?
He's Simon. I hope he joins us at some point. He has the link. He said he might. We'll see how it goes. I know he's him and his friend Danielle are having some problems. They're not getting along well.
He's
But
gotta
other
be
than that, I
careful.
don't know. He's got to be careful. She's a lot younger than him. People are saying she might not have the best of intentions. He believes she has the purest soul. I don't know.
Who's saying she doesn't have the good intentions? You?
People.
So it was you.
I mean, I wouldn't say. She gave him bed bugs.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty bad.
saying
I
she gave
saw
him
that.
So
That's rough.
that's bad. Apparently, she stole both his lighters. She has a
Oh,
habit
no.
of leaving them places. She takes them places and just leaves them there.
What
That's not cool.
What happened with this GoFundMe? I saw.
I mean, that's a strange situation. I don't know all the details on that. I don't feel comfortable talking about it.
No problem. I just saw something happen, and that's all I know. I was like, oh god. Well, that was it.
there was some negotiations about a GoFundMe on the show, and then there was some stuff said to the people who set up the GoFundMe. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
All I
fine.
know is both sides are angry with each other, and neither one of them are here, so I can't, in good faith, speak for the other people.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's the drama with our good friend Simon. Hopefully he jumps in. I know I'd like to talk to him.
I don't know if I've ever talked to him. I know I did. I was in the comments the day where he's like kept telling stories. I know I do listen to DMs all the time, but when he kept telling stories, being like, "Oh, I barely escaped my life. I barely escaped my life." Like, so I was like, that's the only thing I know about.
The chat is saying Wagon stole the GoFundMe cash. He was the accountant on the account, I was told. So that may or may not be true. I don't know. All of a sudden, Wagon has a new roof on his house. He has a new trailer. I mean, I don't know. I'm not pointing the finger. House of Pain relapsed. Smoked 15 grand worth of coke. Crack cocaine.
So,
So that's
So what?
what the hell is that?
Wait.
Okay. Buddy, can I get your get a comment from you on this tier list of Minifans?
I mean, I said it.
UNBMD.
That's
made the
like I
list.
said in the thing. I'm like, oh, we're one level above leeches, so that's fine by me. Like, I'm probably still too high, but you know, it's a fine list, I think.
He's got that drug addict Tim Richards on there.
He's number 3, right?
Looks like it. Red, he doxed a bunch of Minifans. That's good. That's real nice.
Biggest cunt in the world, Menners, is on there. He has his own category.
Yep, gave a platform to the guy trying to kill Culline's kids. That's
Well,
good.
to be fair, if anyone needs a platform, but
This was not made by a Minifan. I can tell. That's an enemy of the show.
there's a couple of them, aren't there?
The person who made it's an enemy of the show.
Bob Murchison is a leech. What the fuck? No, I get it.
Where's Pat going?
That's going to his son's hockey game, I believe.
Wow, Father of the Year.
He does a lot for his kid.
It's a
Nothing
late
wrong with
game.
that. Well, they're like late teens. They can play late at night. They don't,
He's 18, late game tonight.
they don't have a bedtime.
2 games.
He's got fucking
That's-
2 games tomorrow.
That's a little ridiculous.
One's in Marlboro and the other one's in Groton.
Are those
Marlboro
places
and
close to
Groton,
each
you
other?
say?
Are those places close?
What's that? Not exactly. They're about a half an hour between each other, and one game's at 11:30, and the other game's at like
Is it different league?
I think it's 9:30 or something
Jeez,
like
not
that.
even a turnaround.
No,
Are
it's
they
the same league.
Yeah, that's
I don't
weird.
know why there's 2 games are on top
In
of each
different
other like that.
locations too.
Right. So maybe I'll get some clarity. I'll ask him when. Hopefully that's not the case. But that's what it looked like when he showed me the screenshot of the schedule.
That'd be great. You ask why there's like John fucking Stewart died.
That's doing more, yeah.
That's funny. So, Pat, are you surprised, like I am, that we didn't get pulled off the air last week for trademark material?
Well, the email that I got, we got pulled off in Russia for playing the Tipsy Club remix, which we didn't do that. So
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck was going on. It didn't say it was because of the TNA clip.
I kind of like that. I mean, I don't like that the Russians couldn't see. I want the Russians to know what we're doing.
Yes.
Love Russia.
I got relatives over in Russia. I'm sure they want to be able to see me. So.
We ate chicken.
Russia is the ones who killed Hitler, isn't it?
I mean, depending on who you believe, he might still be alive in Argentina.
I believe the Russians.
I have a picture of me in the future.
You gonna become gay?
I mean, you never know.
You're right, Spike.
Not
Nothing
that
wrong
there's
with
anything
that.
wrong with that. Yeah.
You ride the bike in the future.
You go to hell.
I mean, you think I'm not going to hell anyway?
I think you're great. I think you'll be great up in heaven. Great fit.
I don't even believe in heaven.
Well, that's fucked up, man.
You go
I don't
underground, you
wanna
don't go up tall.
I believe when you die, you turn into worm food, but that's just me.
Well, if you get cremated, then you don't turn into anything but ash.
I mean, your body eventually does
Well-
become worm food, and then whatever goes from there. There's no doubt. There's no argument that your body doesn't just suddenly
Worm-
disappear.
The worm becomes you.
I got the worm in me.
Is Tony fucking black dressed tonight?
I'm in a black shirt. It's laundry day tomorrow, so I don't have any clothes.
It was Sunday laundry day, guys, Tony.
Mine's tomorrow.
Some people say wait till Sunday's like a last minute thing.
Yeah. You've got to get it all done in one day.
Oh shit! You get reincarnated as a bird?
I'd be
Well,
furious.
fuck yeah! I've always wanted to fly. I'm in for that. What do I got to do to get reincarnated?
Well,
as a
which
bird?
bird?
Oh, that's a good question.
You don't want to be some
penguin.
pigeon in like Times Square. That sounds horrible.
I don't want to be a penguin either.
Yeah, do you get to pick?
Beasts, not breasts. Beasts, any black beasts. Can I be a bald eagle?
Classy.
It's a great bird.
Classic Pat.
Beautiful.
Well, I look up to Pat, so that's why I want to be a bald eagle.
Bald eagle. Bald.
You like that one, Tony?
That's good.
You're America's bird. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with being patriotic in the afterlife?
What was up with Roman Reigns going off on Sammy last night?
I didn't see it.
All right, great.
He
Sorry.
got a little upset.
Great host.
He wasn't so boosty.
This isn't the wrestling show. We haven't done that in a while. We should do
People
that.
look slacking. They
Can we
don't want
reset the card,
greatness.
Chris?
They don't want to see greatness before their eyes. It's not a big deal. I'll wait.
Where's
What, do you want
where's
me to
Killer
start
Man?
everything?
Yeah, where's Killer Man? So you can reset the card.
You know, walk.
I don't know where Killer's
Killer's
been.
been killing it.
Killer.
Killer's been doing a great job. He's going harder than me.
I've heard that. As far as the card, we started with a fantasy football update
Nice.
that Pat's going to figure out the winner between Snow and Minifan and Gig.
Pat's breaking it.
And then we had we did the 10 bell salute that apparently I stepped all over because I couldn't hear the bells. 10 bell salute. Then I talked about my little present, the ISO station. I'll show it again. MJArsenal.com, promo code Chris. Will get you absolutely nothing off.
Tony was really cold and then came on screen.
That too. We talked about Buddy's ticket to Portland and how he's probably going to give it to Montante because HBM probably don't want it.
Mhm.
I wasn't going to Portland. I do appreciate that offer, though.
I mean, Maine's a far drive, but I mean, come on. Yeah.
HBM goes to Maine twice a week.
That's every few weeks.
And we talked about part-time Pat in the car, which he took offense to because he's not part-time. He's still
Is
here.
Pat driving outside the car?
Speaking of that, I will not be on the show next week. I won't be on either
Wow.
show really next week. I won't be on Rice
Part-time,
Bucket
man.
or I'll be in Vegas, so
Oh, wow.
I won't be on really
All
either
right.
show.
Cool
I
guy,
might
Pat. Wow.
pop in.
Big Raiders guy.
Yeah.
We'll cover for you
No.
part-time Pat.
Must be cool to have
Thank
a
you.
life.
That was a lot.
Brian Atkinson heard that John Stewart died.
Thankfully.
Hey, didn't know who John Stewart was. Guy loves
Wait,
Kurt
John Stewart-
Minahan show, but he didn't know who John Stewart was.
John Stewart died?
Correct.
Not
Not
that
the
John
one you
Stewart.
think of.
Oh, Rod Stewart.
No, not
Stewart
him either. Not him either. That VA would be
This
very
young
upset if
gentleman
that
was
was the
named
case.
John Stewart.
Okay, John. The one you said the first time.
We did.
Well, you said it again. So, balls. I don't know. Just think.
Hi guys. Where's the mayhem? All right, I'm the only one.
Jay cousin around mayhem.
That's the other thing. Why do you talk like a homo?
I don't know.
You'd have to ask him that.
Anybody
That
bending
voice
over?
worked. I tell you what, that voice worked great in Mississippi the day that I saw him when he had the biker vest on, leather vest.
Yeah, in Mississippi.
That was perfect. He really looked like. Do you remember the scene from Police Academy where they go into the Blue Oyster? Looked like he could have fit in right with that. We called him Jack. It's true. A lot of people called him Jack Stewart. It's true. Especially the people that remember him like this.
How did John and Jack get connected? And that's a common thing.
Well, this guy's name is John. He's clearly jacking it.
Bang.
Jacking it, Jack.
It's a good episode of South Park.
It's an award-winning episode for an award-winning show. So I've gone through the card twice. Do we have anything else you guys want to bring up to the world here? No?
I'm not very interested.
I don't know what's going on in the world. I don't really care. So I don't care.
Well, we had the lively debate about whether or not they should have played a football game when a guy died twice. Tony said they should have played right over his corpse. It was fucking
He's fucking
weird.
First,
Get him in the ambulance. Get the game going.
you have more than one safety.
Yeah, you have backups for a reason.
He's
There's
gonna
a
collapse
million,
all the time.
millions and
Costing
millions
NFL
on the
thousands
line.
and millions of dollars. Oh, here comes DeMar. Be careful. He's going to fall asleep again on the field. Like this, you don't want that reputation.
If I
You-
die
okay?
at my desk on Monday, they come
You
to work
okay?
Tuesday.
Well, the guy at the desk right next to you might get till Wednesday, but yeah, you
No,
create
they
a
would
point.
keep working, and I would expect them to too, because it's like I'm just not that important.
Fucking game. You have
Well, DeMar's more important than you. What can I tell you?
Not really. If you look in the scope of it, we're pretty comparable, like company-wise, like where we rank in our company. Replaceable.
they
What-
never play the
Wait,
game.
you were a 6th round pick too,
Spend it.
Fifth.
so
Everybody,
you're more important.
Well, your importance isn't based off where you were
What is
drafted.
this
That's just
fucking
nonsense.
asshole?
Yeah, but you would bring more in a trade.
Sure, when I was drafted, but once you're playing for a few years, your draft picks aren't really a
I don't
point
know.
of conversation anymore.
he was expensive anyway, so we must have.
So your point is that he's replaceable.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they literally had a replacement for him. The
Nobody's
backup.
irreplaceable. Everybody's replaceable.
Everybody's replaceable.
That dick on Tony is very replaceable. I think it's pathetic.
So, safety, prayers. Everybody. It's fucking
You know what's funny is Pat's in the car and his signal is better than Tony's.
$3.5 million to a fucking charity for this.
It's up to 8 million. It's like 8 or 9 million right now.
Yeah, last time I checked, he was only expecting 2,500. They better tell him in a safe place when he hears that, because he might fucking collapse again. You're picking this guy up for the rest of his life off the floor.
They said the reason he collapsed, it was like less than 1% chance of it happening, obviously, as it's never happened before. But the heart stops at just the right point, like while it's beating, and you get hit in just the right spot. It's like a 1 in a billion thing.
Yeah, he
But-
got like, and then
Put
like,
some pants
yeah,
on.
that's my impression of him. He was like,
Yeah, but he had pants on.
he did. I'm like,
Oh yeah, the bigger
fuck,
dick than
my-
you too. That thing is pathetic.
I'm talking to guys on a fucking podcast. I think I'm gonna have a fucking.
And you got your dick out.
420 show featuring Pat's double chin. Wow.
fine. You know what? I put pants on.
That's
Thank you.
harsh.
Or take your pants off. Do one or the other.
No. Just put them on.
Show your dick or
seen
put
that
some
show
pants on.
before. We've seen that show before. We don't need to see that again.
My
Don't
son's got
need
a
to
bigger
see it.
dick than you.
That's double chin. That's stiff.
Yeah. I was shocked they said it too.
See?
Whoop, there it is.
Pants.
Oh, gray sweatpants season. This week.
I'm trying to get us all horned up.
Soda pants. I'm trying to go back. You called me out in the small way.
So you went in the other room and you stuffed your gray sweatpants with what? A carrot? What the hell is that stuff?
Tony's known for sending his frickin' fucking group text.
No, I see my dick. I can testify.
Unfortunately, I'm not saying a word, but unfortunately, you sent it in a group text with a bunch of people
Got dick
a
pics.
couple
man.
times.
Yeah, but you keep in mind he's choosing which picture to send.
Got
He's
lost.
not going to send
Which
a
means
truthful
there's
one.
many.
Remember
What?
when you sent Ashley Tremonte your dick pic?
Who did he send his dick pic?
A group of people.
Some ring rat.
Yeah. This guy's fucker. You pick up my phone call. Called it twice. You know what? Fuck her.
4 times.
Let it out.
Wait, so she didn't answer the phone, so you sent her a dick pic? Is that desperation or fuck
It's
you?
a
man?
normal reaction, I'd say.
There's still fucking 11 minutes left in this fucking game before
Well,
he
goddamn.
goes on.
Legally, it was
What the fuck?
Check out the competition.
Come on, these are all
Let us know if
things.
anyone collapses on the ice.
That's real. That's tasteless, Chris.
It is. I never claimed to have taste.
basketball.
I bet you they continue the game though.
I'll take basketball if somebody wants to take
Agree.
another sport. Baseball.
I'll do soccer.
Fuck yeah. We each take sports to see if somebody collapses. All athletic sports.
More missed calls and a
What do
dick
you,
pic.
what do you think that is, Tony?
The my hit court every fucking week.
I mean, didn't Ted DiBiase's dad die in the ring from a heart attack?
Yes, you did.
They continue the event.
Probably.
Probably.
Interesting. Oh boy,
Oh boy.
BV?
Yeah, what's going on, guys? Boy,
I was just
Hey,
defending
Hey, what's up,
everybody.
buddy?
not much.
There was a Rey Mysterio gave him the 619, and he just took it and then like just fucking died in the ring.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, Pedro Aguayo.
Rey Mysterio killed a guy.
Yeah.
He went to the
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that.
That's terrible.
and he died.
That was in Mexico, though, so they kept going.
Yeah.
In his home country.
Rule him out of the ring.
Yeah, they still did the finish and everything, didn't they?
Yeah, they finished the event.
No, they finished the match too, didn't they?
Oh, yeah, they didn't know he was dead until the match was over.
And
They did a pin, and then when they were celebrating, they were like, oh, shit, dude ain't getting up.
the ref grabs his shoulders. He kicked
He
out.
didn't move at all.
Didn't Marty
That's what
Jannetty
you got,
paralyze someone?
We're not supposed to go home.
Oh yeah, him and Shawn Michaels did back in like '90. They dropped a jobber on their head and paralyzed him. He won some money too.
Yeah, he won a ton of money. But I mean, he's on
Yeah.
top.
Great Khali killed the guy in practice.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Probably. I sat on him.
He flapjacked him.
I forget his name. I just can't. I
Brian
remember.
Hall. Yeah, a lot of people die, and they keep going.
People die. You know?
Die every day.
Millions of dollars on the line.
My son's game is supposed to start at 9. There's no way it doesn't start until fucking like 9:30.
You roll the dice. You see what you get.
All right, I'm leaving, Chris. See ya.
See you, buddy. Thanks for coming on. Spending an hour with us.
Later, fellas.
Later, guys.
We'll see you in 6 months.
Yep. Yeah. 3.
Oh, Tony.
I don't know.
Tony split.
HBM, you hear about that girl in what was it? That girl in Cohasset? They can't find her for 2 days now.
Yeah, now our house burned down.
Vaguely. I try not to look for those types of things. They make me sad.
No, I wasn't trying to look. It was just
No, I know. I know you weren't trying to look silly good.
yeah. Oh, it's crazy.
It sucks. Yeah, that stuff happens way too often. It's unfortunate.
Oh, no. I guess they drained the pool looking for her.
It's been a dirty ass pool.
It was a very dirty ass.
I heard the husband called into the husband called the case.
You serious? Oh, that's,
Hey, can anyone give me a score of the Jags game?
yeah. Hold on. I think it's 3-0, but
No, the husband called into the case. The case is going to do a new case now. Apparently, they gave up on what her name was, Birchmore.
It's crazy how much you view the second-year quarterbacks compared to after last year. Mac Jones was like the guy last year. Now Trevor Lawrence is back to being the guy. Mac Jones sucks. It's year to year with these people.
It is amazing.
So what are we gonna do about fantasy football?
You
The
won.
Turpin-
Oh, you missed the announcement.
So
What is
I
it?
made the announcement earlier. So because there's a discrepancy in players that played, that's not fair to the rule of championship game that way. So the
Yeah.
players that didn't play that Monday game, I'm going to count their Week 18 scores retroactively on top of the scoring currently,
Nice.
and we'll see what happens at the end of that. Because Stone, he had 3 guys who didn't play because of that game, and
Yeah.
one of them was his quarterback, so that's not fair to him. And it's not unfair to Gig to do that because he has Diggs, so he had a player who could and Gig had a pretty good lead. So I mean,
The game was very undecided.
Right. He has a decent enough size lead where he'll probably. I mean, I would think he would probably pull it out, but there's a good chance that he may not.
Yeah.
So you can't just run it like that. If there was an equal amount of players that didn't play, I probably would call it. But
Yeah.
because there's a discrepancy, you can't call it. There's no way you can do that.
Yeah. My league called it.
That's how it goes.
My
Yeah,
other
one-
league, my work league called it. It was fine. Just pay me out and get this over with.
It had nothing to do with me. I'm only in the one fantasy league, and my team was so bad this year. I finished above Pat barely, but my team was terrible.
Yeah, I kind of gave up in 2 of the leagues I was in, and I managed to win my 3rd league that I joined. That Buddy asked me to join. I was able to win that one, so now I'm up money now instead of losing money this year.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's only money.
So I'm up money, but it's immediately going to pay off my New Year's. So good times.
Gambling's
Gonna pay
legal
off
at the
your
end of
what?
the month too.
What's up?
We can
What's it
gamble
paying
online
off?
at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Download the Barstool app. Start gambling every day.
Oh, is that going to be a mass by the end of the month? Really?
I think didn't they say in time for the Super Bowl like a couple days ago?
I think you can bet in person the time for the Super Bowl. I don't think you can bet on the app yet.
No, I think they said something like they remember how they started last summer like processing it or whatever. It's
Yeah.
going to be done by the end of the month. I think I could be easily wrong.
No.
I have no idea. If anyone in the comments knows, the 29th. Boomer Wells is telling us the 29th.
There we
Oh,
go.
Really? There you go.
What color is the
Who would
Gatorade going
know?
to be at the Super Bowl for the winner?
It's really red, isn't it?
It's going to be red because the Chiefs are going to win.
Oh.
I think the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl.
Unfortunately, probably best team. I think.
You don't think the Eagles are going to do it?
I think that's every year. There's that team that kind of like takes
Right.
off great regular season and then just kind of fades out.
The Eagles
That's
could lose
why-
in the divisional this year, honestly.
They're,
Right.
they're very good. It's just I think that injury for Hurts timing sucks.
Yeah.
So that hurts him?
Oh,
Sorry. Couldn't help it. Low hanging
Yeah.
fruit.
It's good.
First
though.
mobile license.
That's good. Yeah. Can't wait to sign up. Be a good time. Yeah.
but doing a little basketball every day, betting like $2. Parlay.
Oh, you're going to take the Montante approach.
What are you saying?
$2 parlay.
Oof, damn.
I don't know. I'd rather do that than. I'm not gonna
All right.
say that. Never mind.
I'll just bet my kids.
Sports gambling becomes legal, and this is what's going to happen on my computer.
So New Year's, right? So we
So
went out
how-
to dinner. And I just figured like where we went basically. There's a bar across the street. Highline Mike knows like TK O'Shea's in Rockland. I don't know if you've ever had the pleasure, Highline Mike, but
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah. So, the wife and I are walking across the street, and I look over, and there's no cars in the park. There was like very few cars in the parking lot, and I'm like, "You got to be kidding me!" So I walk up to TK's. I'm like, I basically just like try to open the door. It's locked, and the guy gives me the sign like we're closed for the night. Guys, it was like 9 o'clock on New Year's Eve. I was just like,
Wow,
you guys,
really?
yeah, dude. I wish I had it. I mean, I wish I had a video, but whatever. So we went back to where we had dinner, just had cocktails, and then just went to the hotel bar, which was, I don't know, questionable decision. And then, but it was good. Good New Year's.
I've heard only good things happen in hotel bars.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's
Someone
what I've
asked me for tax advice at like fucking 11:50. I was like, yeah. It's just like,
They have a resolution.
Do you have any advice for me on my taxes
well, he's
for
like,
this
do I-
year? I do to save
well, he
money.
asked me what I.
There's
so
10 minutes left in the year.
He asked me what I did, and I'm like, yeah, I work for a financial firm. He's just like, can you help me with my taxes? I'm like, dude, I'm wasted. No, like, leave me this fucking alone.
Get your
I'm
1099.
not
Let's
the only
go.
one at a hockey game tonight.
No,
Hit the
it's like,
posters at a minor league
Pat
hockey
looks
game.
like he's doing a TikTok.
What?
The way
TikTok?
the way like the videos like shows you the image, it's like you see how those TikToker videos get recorded. It looks I don't know why it just looks
Oh,
like
I
that
get
to
what
me.
you're saying. Like the background looks like
Yeah.
fake, right?
yeah.
Because it's so bright, probably.
Hey, it's 420 somewhere. I should have a TikTok.
No,
I
you
refuse to
shouldn't.
download that app.
Starring Pat.
You want to put a Chinese camera in your living room? Go right ahead.
Pat's living room. What, you think the camera I have on my computer right now wasn't made in China?
I don't know.
Probably was.
Alex Jones said, "Don't get TikTok." I'm not getting TikTok.
Alex Jones said that?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. There you go. Done.
I didn't realize you were a Joneser.
I check in on Infowars here and there.
I just read Zero Hedge. That's basically it. Probably should stop. To be honest with you.
Yes.
Is that
Life
frog
sucks.
smoking
You're
a
feeling decent because
cigar?
you're high. The fluoride did not turn that frog gay, as far as we know.
That
So
was
we
true.
we haven't heard from Simon.
We have not. I keep double checking my messages, looking for him.
Yeah. He's had some
We had a nice
strange
back and forth
tweets.
earlier. He's had
As
some
opposed
strange
to-
tweets.
Like, dude, like he was talking about like, I don't know, raging at somebody. I'm like, oh, someone stole his lighter. He's like, I'll get that
Yeah,
back.
Danielle.
And then
Danielle,
oh, Danielle stole it?
she stole his lighter.
Oh, fucking bitch, honestly.
Lighters are hard to come by.
She's not only stole his lighter, but also his torch.
That's even worse. Man.
Speaking of Simon,
Is he on? Oh,
I thought you were about to pull him
There's
right on the
Simon
stream. Like, here we go. Is that Frank the cat?
that's Frank the cat.
He looks
Yeah.
like shit.
He hasn't eaten right. He hasn't been eating right.
probably not. I mean,
I'm
I
not
don't,
a
think
cat.
he's eating, I don't think he's eating fancy feasts, to say that much.
I think he's eating
No, it
Happy
looks
Meals
like,
on the dollar menu.
Probably.
Only thing on the shelf there looks like a can of peas.
What?
I'll show you.
These
Down
are
there.
a good
Oh, yeah,
vegetable.
The only food I can see, it looks like
I don't know. That kind of looks like microwave popcorn on the left.
the cat can't use a microwave. He doesn't have thumb.
Yeah, that's probably a good call. Yeah.
What's he gonna do with it?
I don't know if you guys did it when you were a kid. They had those popcorns that you would do in the oven that would like get really big.
Yeah, you put it on
Can you
top
do
of
those on an electric oven though? Or
You're talking
stove,
about the
whatever?
Jiffy
No.
Pop.
I never got those.
They
It's just
still
a
sell
big.
They still sell Jiffy Pops. You can do them on the oven.
I've upgraded. I have a little popcorn machine gimmick that I use.
Of course you do.
It's probably like a $20 thing you get at Walmart. My wife
I'll
had
tell
it
you what.
previous.
We got Bonnie got a inexpensive waffle maker for Christmas, and it's been really nice that she makes homemade waffles from time to time now.
Waffle or the pancake?
I like
I go
waffle
with
and
pancakes, but I like both.
You got to go waffle because they got the cups that hold the syrup for you.
I
That's a
don't
good
like
call.
syrup though. I just put butter
Oh.
on my pancakes.
And the
Just
torch.
put,
Oh, well,
you just
and the
put
torch.
butter on pancakes?
Yeah.
I just do no syrup guy.
Well,
I
But not the
would say I just
fucking.
go syrup.
I need syrup.
You hate syrup, really?
I
I
need
don't like it.
syrup.
Makes
I
the
need it.
pancakes soggy.
Dude, syrup. I don't know. But the only thing
Pancakes
is,
are supposed to be crunchy.
yeah, but syrup is just it's perfect. Like the
Yeah.
real Vermont maple syrup, man. That's the way you got to go. You know.
Fresh out of
Like-
the tree.
This is the same guy
Yeah.
that doesn't eat cheese on a hamburger.
Oh,
That's fine.
No,
That's
I
why they
don't.
call it hamburger.
yeah.
That's right. It's called a hamburger. Not a cheeseburger.
Where's the ham?
Y'all
Yeah,
got
exactly.
ham. Y'all got ham, no burger.
So did you guys get all the tickets to Maine?
Yeah, Buddy has an extra one if you're looking for one.
No, I already
Probably
got one.
1 minute fan.
I just don't feel like going that far. Like after the Wilbur break, I was home in 15 minutes.
Yeah, but Portland's a fun time. Portland's a decent. It's a good time.
I don't know. The before and after is always fun with those live shows. More fun than the shows.
Last time Pat got a bad headache.
Last time Pat had a few drinks.
Too many.
It happens to the best of us. You know?
My favorite is walking down the street with Pat, and we go by Medium Poppy, and Pat tells him, "Yeah, I'm just running the CVS. I'll be right back." And he says to me, "All right, we're going to the car."
Nice Irish exit.
Oh, that was the ultimate. Because he should have said, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. Made up some other bullshit. He said, no, I'll be right back.
I'll see you in a little bit.
The words, no, we're not leaving yet, came out of your mouth.
I'll see you in a little bit. I can't get out of here.
Where'd you guys go after? Did you guys go to Tam or something?
No, I mean, we split.
No, yeah.
It was a long day. We were there early.
Yeah.
We had to meet up with Sneaks and Menners.
Oh, yeah, JJ's. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun time.
You going by yourself, Robbie, or you bringing the wife?
No, Sully and Barrica and I are gone.
Did you see his tweet today?
Which one?
The one that his son's walking around saying all aboard?
All aboard!
Max is a good kid.
No, I'm not. No one said he was.
I'm
I
making
didn't-
fun of the kid.
No. Yeah, I saw it. I mean, yeah.
It's just crazy. My son does the same shit.
Max is awesome.
I
I'm actually
don't doubt that.
I'm seeing them tomorrow. I'm seeing them both tomorrow. We're
Make
going
sure
up
you hit him
tomorrow.
with an all aboard because he'll know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, we're going up to his place up in Billerica, and then
Is that where you're from, or are you both from Weymouth?
We're both from Hingham.
Hingham.
Well, no, I was originally from Quincy, and then we moved to Hingham.
You do seem like a Quincy guy.
Yeah, my dad. Well, so when I was 5, my parents wanted to move from Quincy, and then originally we were going to move to. My mom was dead set on Needham, and then we looked for. My mom basically got sick of driving to Needham, and the realtor called up and was like, "Hey, we got this place in Hingham," and I guess my parents walked in, and my dad was like, "Screw this! I'm sick of driving. This is it." So and they've never left since. So.
That's always the way to buy a house because you're sick of driving out of the houses.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't think that was really what it was, but I think my parents were just sick of it. Yeah, Quincy snitched. Yeah, definitely.
I was actually looking for a picture of Fitzy to throw up when you said that, and I didn't get it in time.
Yeah, Fitzy probably. I mean, I'm over by I used to live by the North Quincy T stop, basically. There's a neighborhood by that.
Shout out to General Bob, but he just put BO.
Huh. Yeah.
I think he's trying to say Bob. Don't
Bo.
quote me.
They're all fighting in the battlefield right now. I'll be joining them after this hockey game. Whenever it gets started.
I don't know if you're supposed to be talking about war out with us civilians, Pat.
No, we can. It's fine.
You're giving away the behind-the-scenes secrets of the government.
We don't
No,
get
I'm not,
it.
I'm
We don't
not
get
giving
down
it. I'm not giving. I'm not giving away any strategies or anything like that.
no state secrets. All right.
No.
Just looking out for you.
If BA is still here, how have the battles been going? If you're still here, BA, can you update us?
He's not commenting quickly.
It's fine. We can wait.
Probably slaying
Be
bots.
nice. It'd be nice if one of them could stream. It.
Yeah. What the heck is the Quincy
that'd be
snack
nice.
pack?
That's
I
a
don't
pack
know.
of snitches from Quincy.
Sweet.
Yeah, you'd have to ask Fitz.
I'm
So I think
alright.
Fitzy sees these voices and like people in his head.
Yeah. Quincy's changed a ton.
A lot of
From-
Asians.
Yeah, like, I mean,
Asians, he says.
there's nothing wrong. Just saying. I mean, North Quincy, yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's like Chinatown. It's crazy.
Yeah, but you can get you can get good pho up in North Quincy though. I'm just saying, pho Inn's awesome.
You ever been to Chinatown?
In Boston and Quincy.
So there are a lot of Asians there.
Boston.
Yeah, I've been. Yeah,
Fucking smells. It's very weird how bad it smells.
yeah, it's.
Oh, hey, what's up?
What's up? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not good enough. I see.
Oh, suddenly my ears don't fucking hurt.
Well, see you later. All right.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Yeah,
I
I
used
think
to.
Pat's talking to.
Probably if I'm right, I would guess Link.
That's the only logical explanation.
I mean, he jumped off screen, so
Yeah, HBM. There used to be a. What bar? There was a bar by where not Cagney's, but what is it? Oh shit! That place called Coops. There's a bar on the corner there. It used to be called the Mystic back when I was like 22, and we went in there one night for Thanksgiving, the night before Thanksgiving. Me and my buddy Pat, and we walked by these people, and oh my god, they were such hard. They were like the hardos. They would probably wear the Quincy snitch back. They were like such hardos. Like they thought they were bad for like drinking Blue Moon. I remember me and Pat just sat at the end of the bar. I just threw down my credit card. I was just like, look, just open this up. I don't need any trouble. I'm just looking to get drunk. Like, you know.
shouldn't be talking about my friends like that, Robbie B.
What?
That's pretty much my like impression of people from Quincy is like just fake tough guys and just
Fake
you
tough
know,
guy.
drug-
Yes,
a lot of drugs in Quincy, junkies.
Did you ever go to the old? It's been like 15 things, but it was called Pat Flanagan's. It was like in 2004. That place was such a dump. I remember being hammered. I kicked the freaking bottle off of their like smoking lounge. I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I was like,
Quincy
but-
Center, like if the only time I really ever been in Quincy was in Quincy Center, like as far as like going to bars.
I go to Quincy Center because I park my car there.
Every
was
oh,
fun.
do you? Oh, to go to the train.
Yeah, I have a spot at the Historical
kind of,
Society.
what do you drive again?
Was it?
What kind of car you drive?
Plate number.
Yeah, definitely. I drove a beat up old, what was it, Nissan Altima?
Noted.
Yeah, right. That thing was long.
Quincy Center, Nissan Altima. I'm sure there's only a couple there. We're gonna find yours.
Well, how many are going from Weymouth to Quincy? That's what we can keep track.
A lot, trust me.
That's
How many Hondas are coming out of Brockton?
Hey, I drive a Honda. Take it easy.
You drive a Honda?
I do.
They're good cars. Oh, they're good cars,
I
man.
drive a CRV. It's a CRV touring edition.
I almost got fucking hit coming out of I was on Route 18 the other night, and some fucking jamoke almost hit me coming out of Mary Lou's and by that Bud's dispensary. I was just like don't hit my freaking car. Like I need that.
I lived right off of Route 18 for a year. It used to be called Havana. I don't think it is anymore.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any thoughts on Dana White? His little incident a couple days
Smack
ago.
the shit out that bitch.
Yeah, I know. Jesus.
The thing is like when you do that in public, it's like you guys do way worse behind like just the two of you.
Sure.
Yeah, that's Yeah, I mean, if you get to that point where, Jesus Christ,
Sponsored
I gotta
by
take him.
cocaine.
was he on cocaine?
Yeah, he's sponsored by it apparently.
Oh, all right. I did not know that. No, but was he just drunk or like was he
I
just?
have no
Yeah,
idea.
that's what they
She's
said, of
definitely in
course,
better
but
shape
it's
than
like-
him.
So it's just, I don't know. Like, I don't hit me and my wife. If we were drinking and met fighting, we wouldn't slap each other.
No, it's just
I'd slap her sober, but I wouldn't slap her if we were drinking.
The slapper
just-
sober. I don't know what to say to that.
Just kidding.
If she's drunk, would you slap her until she was sober?
I'd slap the fucking alcohol out of her. Sure.
That's what I'm asking.
Oh, big Dana White now. They're just obviously fucking. They're a rich couple who probably have an open relationship, fuck other people in public that they don't really like each other.
Could
There's also
be,
pictures of him all the time, like in like parties and stuff with girls on his lap. It's like there's no way they have like a healthy relationship.
yeah, that's true.
I mean, she looks like she could do better than him physically, but not wallet wise.
Well, he's got a lot more power
Yeah.
behind him though. If he connects,
Hmm.
But I think she's definitely attracted to his wallet.
I'd
Oh,
imagine
yeah.
that keeps her around.
I mean, I think that's what's our John Henry's wife. It's the same thing.
Oh, sure.
I mean,
Oh,
what's her name?
beautiful Linda
Pizzatuli. Oh, fuck her, dude. She ruined
Why?
it all.
John Stewart for a minute.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Oh,
And
No,
she's
I'm
loaded.
sure
She will be.
I'd love to load her up.
She's the type of woman that would get you to kill her husband for her. She'd Pamela Smart you.
or-
The man won 4 World Series. Let's relax here.
yeah.
He didn't win anything. He owned the team.
He owns
Spent the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
We should spend it now.
so what do you think of the Rafael Devers deal?
It's good. I mean,
they
they,
just
they
did-
believe in him.
Is
They
he
just
done
did
for
that
signing?
'cause-
Is he done for
No.
signing it? Knowing that all the other good players are leaving.
Yeah, I mean, they can sign other good players. That's
In theory.
sports.
In theory, and they have won 4 World Series in the past 20 years.
And how in between those World Series, I mean, besides 04 and 07, like there was tough years between, but up until
Sure.
2013 and then up until
Sure.
2018.
Yeah.
That's just kind of like how baseball goes. You kind of have to dip and then come up, dip and come up.
Yeah, but some of us are still remember the 86-year drought and don't want to have another drought of World Series like that. And
I
are
mean,
old
yeah,
enough to be a baseball fan.
If it went that long, you won't be alive for it. Great news.
It's true. It's true. I'd like to see 4
Mhm.
more before I die. I'm not greedy. Just 4 more.
I guarantee in the next year or two they'll be back in at least they'll be back in the mix.
What, ALCS?
Well, they,
Yeah,
they need
sure.
to do some. They have to do some stuff. Right?
Yeah, it's like honestly, I'm more confident in them than the Patriots. I don't
Oh,
trust the Patriots to get
oh.
it together.
There we go. Hey, Simon.
Hey, what's up,
Fucking
guys?
right.
Hey,
How's it
great.
going? Long time. no see.
Oh, it's going good. I'm sweating my ass off. It's hot as fuck in this apartment.
What's going on? Why are you sweating?
I just got out of the shower, and like 2 minutes later, I'm fucking sweating.
Nice. You look good.
Yeah, well,
Your hair's starting to dry
It's-
fast.
it's been a tumultuous and interesting couple of weeks.
What's
But
going on?
I am flying out on the 22nd
There you
to go to Newark,
Oh,
and
oh, nice.
my first appointment with the urologist there is the 24th, and in Berkeley Heights, up in Union County, I think, or Morris County, I forget. But I'm going to see what happens as far as if they even say I need surgery. So, which is why I'm going. And about 2 weeks ago, it was about 7 below on a Thursday, and every time I coughed, it hurt, and every time I tried to pee, it hurt. So I had to call an ambulance to take me to the ER because there was like snow and ice on the ground, and they checked me out, and turns out I had a UTI, which was wonderful to deal with. And
Sure.
so got that taken care of. And let's see, got my plane ticket. I'm still trying to find like a short-term hotel or maybe an Airbnb that accepts cats because Frank's coming with me. And I told him after that trip we took to the mountains that I would never leave him alone again. And so he's coming with me. But
That's good shit.
yeah, and it'll be good to catch up with my two sisters. My youngest sister agreed to be power of attorney for me. And because my other sister travels all the time, and she's like never around. Every couple of weeks she flies somewhere, and or it'll be good to catch up with some old friends and have a few laughs, or have a guy from Twitter that I'm supposed to hook up with at some point. And you know, I mean, it'll be good to kind of like take a healthy space break. You know what I mean? Just to kind of clear my head from everything and everyone out here. And she's okay, by the way. Her date got postponed because they didn't have full discovery yet. And so I have a feeling one of the cops I found out involved resigned from the court. So that might be a good sign. I don't know. So, and that's at the end of this month, and I'm going to be gone by then. So, but I think she'll be okay.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
what's up, boys?
What's up, Wagon?
Hey,
What's up,
Wagon.
Wagon?
Always
I just
good.
wanted to come on and say hi. How you doing, Simon?
I'm doing good, man. Happy New Year and all that fun stuff.
Hanging in there, big guy?
Yeah, I'm doing what I got to do, and I'm looking forward to seeing my family. As
Oh, that's gonna be great.
they're like the top nuts in the fruitcake. My family.
You gotta get rid of that trash that's been holding you
Well,
down, brother.
Stealing your ladies.
It's more about like thinking for myself and being more
Dead
independent.
weight.
And
She's dead weight.
well, my original plan was to stay out there for about 2 or 3 months and clear my head, get my shit together. Well, that'll never happen. But
Close. You get
it,
close.
I just need a break. You know, I need a break.
Everyone needs a break sometimes.
I mean, I wound up in the hospital with failing kidneys, and I gotta fucking slow down. You know.
Like
So-
I needed a break from the war. You know, like that's why I'm on R&R tonight from Hell on Earth.
Oh, so you're off the front lines tonight, Wagon?
I'm off the front lines tonight. Dude, check out my setup, boys.
It's pretty dark in there. Yeah, that
Oh,
looks
Yeah,
great.
why is it dark? Hey, Mike, how are you,
How
sir?
you doing?
Mike,
Hi, Blind Mike.
So, sorry, not to go back into the stories, but you mentioned that you guys were having trouble. What's up with you? What's up with you and Danielle?
oh no, we're fine. It's just, I think sometimes like a healthy space break is suitable, and because I'm sure she has thought about like smothering me in my sleep
Oh shit!
2 or 3
I hope
times,
not.
and I mean we're like the only 2 people that could put up with one another and tolerate one another, and it got to be a little too much, and I think it'll be good for her, it'll be good for me, just to kind of breathe for a little while. And
What's the issue? You guys just not getting along, or just
no,
she's just
it's-
nervous about what's coming, or
Yeah.
it just got to be. I'm going out there for a number of reasons. Number one being I don't trust the doctors here. The
right?
last time I was at the hospital and they were checking my bladder, the nurse looks at me and goes, "Did they ever tell you it was your bladder?" And I said, "No, that's exactly why I'm going to New Jersey to get this shit done and have them check my PSA again. Maybe it went down. I don't know." do a biopsy because 17 is a high fucking PSA number, and
Yeah.
that's like red flag cancer shit. And they never told me it was cancerous, nothing. And all they said was surgery or a permanent catheter, and that's it. The only two options. So, and plus it'll be good to see my sisters, catch up with some old friends, have a few laughs. They got a couple good dispensaries there, so.
Do you have a date where you're planning to come back, or are you just playing it by ear?
Well, if they tell me I don't need surgery, it'll be worth the price of the plane ticket alone. So, if they tell me I do, and they say it can't be done until March, then I go home then. So,
It all depends on what the doctors say then.
So you might be there till March.
I might, and you know what? I'm fine with that. And
What happens with your current residence?
Because I'm out of here. I'm going to be. I have been in my one apartment. I don't know if I told you guys about the bed bug issue, and that happened in that apartment. They put me in the other apartment that was empty. This one has no running water because it's been vacant for so long. So I've been having to go here and there, take showers and whatnot, and even use the bathroom. So it's like this is no way to live. And for a 63-year-old disabled person to live. And so when I come back, they're supposed to be having this house cleaned out. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, full bathrooms, $800 a month. My dollar could go so much further here than in New Jersey because it's fucking hell expensive to live there.
But let me ask you, who else are you going to be with in the house for 800?
Yeah.
Well, you mean when I come back?
Yeah.
I'm hoping it'll be her and her daughter on the top floor and me on the bottom because I can't do stairs.
Does she live with her daughter?
No, not yet. But that's a whole other issue. So, but at least we'll have the space there for her. And there is.
Will you be all right?
What was that?
Will you be all right if Danielle is bringing friends over, so to speak?
I don't give a shit what she does. It's where she goes, who she's with is not my business.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, you were going to get married to her, or a month ago.
Well, I mean, that was a whole. I don't know. It's it might not. I don't know. Right now, that's a whole other issue. I have to digress for just a second. I have to get legally divorced first, and my wife has had the papers in her car for like the last 5 years, and I just haven't been there to sign them. So I'm going to go sign them, take her out for dinner, or buy dinner, or whatever, and bullshit for a little while, and I'll sign the papers and be done. So I'll at least be legally divorced finally since 2000.
But while you're still married to her, this might be helpful. You should ask her to perform a prostate massage. That might help you.
There you go.
When the catheter in alone is painful as fuck enough. So no. But
this is the other side.
I'm gonna like this whole thing. Some Colorado homegrown. But so yeah, there's a lot going on.
I was reading your tweets from earlier. You mentioned that you were sorry, just not to interrupt you. You said you were rage. What happened?
Well,
I see you got your lighter back though.
Oh yes, I did. She swiped my torch and my lighter, fucking thief. And so I had to go to the shop. I had to go to the shop across the street and buy another one. I think one of the things that I talked about this with my therapist the other day is that I need to address first my codependency issues, number one, then my ADHD, number two, and my reaction to certain things. It seems like whenever I get like that, no matter what the cost or the cause, it's stupid and pointless because I am not qualified. I am not to be angry because it will
You're not
just.
qualified to be angry.
No, I'm not. As the kind of person I am, as someone who hasn't had a drink in 27 years, it anger, and even if it's justifiable, is never good for my state of mind, for my spirit, and my happiness. One thing I realized sitting in that hospital bed was I have to think about my own happiness first. Fuck everything else and everyone else. And I come first. That's all there is to it. And
Well, to be honest with you, Simon, that's why I'd be a little worried if you're gonna continue with Danielle. It seems like when we first met you, you didn't really have Danielle as much in your life, and you were happier. That's just my opinion from miles and miles away.
I'm questioning your intentions.
well, Chris, I think you're right. And this is another reason why I'm going out there.
That doesn't happen that much. I got to clip that. I got to write that down. Someone said, Chris, you're right. 36 even.
Oh, I just think people
I
are
think- I
concerned
think
because you're
like I
talking
was
about
saying-
getting a fifth of vodka last night. That's no good.
Oh, I had it had my fucking name on it, man. And
I hear you, but you know, 27 years is a long time.
Shout
It
out
was
to
the
you for
first-
showing that strength, though.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
was the first time in 27 years I was like, "Fuck this shit," and for what?
We'll talk to
For
vodka
what?
when we need him.
You know, it
What
It makes
put
the-
you in that state of mind, Simon?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Again, my I guess a misinterpretation of an event that I was confused, and the confusion went to like anger, and then it went into rage, and I never feel like that ever, and I'm like the happiest guy in the world because I'm alive, and every day since 1995, I'm grateful for. I don't give a fuck what happens, and for those things to, so I guess something triggered, like something in me that made me feel like that. And I had to go back to basics. And I made a phone call to a young lady that I met about 2 years ago who reached out for help with her drinking. And we became very good friends. And she came out to visit me when I was in Houston. She was in South Carolina. She had just graduated from Clemson, and beautiful girl. And so I called her. She just made about, I think, 7.5, almost 8 months sober now. And she struggled a couple of times, slipped and fell, got back up. But we became very good friends. And we love each other. It's a different thing. And she always liked what I had to say. And I said, never listen if I tell you what to do, because I don't know. I'm an expert at knowing what not to do and how to fuck my own shit up. And all by myself, with nobody's help. And so if I tell you what to do, run as far the fuck away from me as you can. And at least I'm honest. And so I called her up last night, and we talked, and it was kind of like that student becoming the teacher type thing, and just by talking to someone, that's the whole idea, is talking to someone. I felt better, and I felt a lot calmer when I got up this morning. So I feel better about things. And I'm going out to New Jersey with the intention of doing what I want to do and taking care of myself and coming back here with a better attitude.
There you
and
go.
it has to be with a clean, safe place for me and Frank to live. As long as I don't get stabbed in the parking lot, I don't give a fuck where it is. Um, it I like the slower pace here. We don't have the luxury of like Uber or deliveries or Chinese food or pizza or any of that stuff. But
Sounds like hell.
But in
no,
return, it's dirt cheap to live.
it's but my dollar. I mean, I pay $4.50 a month for rent here. It's a fucking steal. But the building is old, and there's bed bugs and roaches, and fuck that. But I can find
That is right.
a better place. And oh shit, I was looking at the time. But I have a plan for when I come back. And her boss has a building right across from my apartment. And he's got 17 classic cars in it that he restored himself. He's got everything from a 76 Yorker to a 47 Ford, all kinds of stuff. And his wife had on the other side of it a ceramics store. And that hasn't been, she passed about 5 years ago. And Frank is probably one of the most humble, compassionate people I ever met. And I want to take that side of the ceramics and reorganize it. He has movie posters from movie theaters down the street, old movie posters. We can hang them up, partition off part of the wall, have like an open house where he could like show off his cars once a month. I want to have a knitting group that meets there. I want to start a knitting group because I knit and I crochet. And to give me something to do, socialize, meet people, something where I don't have to be like hanging off her 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where we can actually breathe and I can be more independent of her. And it's like, you know, I came out here to live. I didn't come out here to just fade away and, you know, die. And so this will give me something to do with my time. I can go to community centers, see if people want to join a knitting group. There's plenty of people on the bus that I ride. I don't need a car here. I can take the city bus for 25 cents. And one of the drivers is a good friend of mine. So, I mean, there's shit to do. You
Hey
know,
Simon, can I ask a question if it's not too personal? It seems does Danielle like take your weed and stuff? Like, does she smoke all your weed?
no.
All right.
Does she contribute as much as she?
It seems like a lot of the times when you're angry, it's because of her. There's got to be a correlation there. Not even angry, like you're
Yeah, she
hurt, you're
leaves you
sad. That's not fair to you.
places. Steals your lighter.
Wait, hold on. What was that?
It
I'm
seems
sorry.
like a lot of the time when you're angry, it's because of something that happened with her. Maybe it's just better if you guys aren't together.
Well,
More fish in the sea.
I think the break will be good. And help me clear my head and prioritize what I got to do. So, I mean, I got a lot of shit I got to address, and I think being out east will help with that, and we'll see what happens. I'm in no rush. I don't want to, even if I meet a girl, a woman that I like, I'm really not like ready to. I got to get my own ducks in a row first.
Hypothetically, if a lady was down to do it, would you put a condom on or would you go raw?
Well, the problem is that I get it, but the problem is, can I? You know, to replace hips and back surgery, and I'm 63 years old. You know,
just go.
I mean, I'm sure there's stuff you can do.
Unless she goes.
How's your finger?
Unless she doesn't work, but it's not a top priority for me right now. So it's yeah, so we'll see. I mean, I'm in no rush. Man, I'm stoned. Sorry.
That's totally fine. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. Well,
What's the temperature there?
It's fucking oh shit.
it's like in the 60s, right?
Like
Not
if my
30s or
if my
something.
X out of the screen, I'll lose you guys. It was probably like 40 today. It was pretty warm. Oh
How
shit.
close is where you're going in Jersey to the Jersey Shore?
My sister was in North Plainfield, which is like Union County, and my last known address in New Jersey was Seaside Heights, which is
You
literally an
don't
island
fucking
off,
say.
off the Jersey Shore. And Seaside Heights is probably the most depressing town I have
Wait, don't we
ever.
know somebody in
Oh, go
Seaside
on.
Heights? I think we know
What's so
somebody
depressing
in
about it?
that area.
I don't know what is
You should
depressing
go to
about that
Weymouth.
area.
But
Oh, Holbrook.
I mean, the place bangs during the summer when all the tourists come down, but during the winter and the fall, it's
Yeah, that's a
horrible.
beach town.
That's kind of
It's
like the
fucking
Cape.
horrible.
In the summertime, it's not bad, but in the wintertime, it's like a ghost town.
Yeah, I would go to I lived 2 blocks away from the shore where my brother-in-law has his building, and I would sit on the bench, knit something, crochet something, have my headphones on. It was nice, but it just got so
Good time.
depressing. What was that?
It sounds like a good time.
Well, I mean, if I was 30 years old, maybe, but
Okay.
you have to watch out there for heroin, meth, and crack are the 3 top ones out
Yeah,
there.
definitely.
And I think probably meth might be the number 1, but gotta be careful where you step on the boardwalk. But
Keep that in mind
Especially
when
if
I
you're
go.
barefoot.
Yeah.
but I'm thinking if I go there, I'll probably live near or in North Plainfield where my sister is, because everything is at least a 10, 15-minute Uber ride away. So I have
Those Ubers
everything
add up, though.
I need at my fingertips. And having a car means having insurance, having to pay more money, and
There's a certain amount of freedom that comes with it, though.
yeah. I mean, even here, I mean, it'd be nice to have something to tool around town in. I want to get that '76 Yorker that Frank has, and offer him like $2,000 for it, and be a nice
You say
car to ride.
1976?
76 New Yorker.
Yeah, I'm a
Like
1976.
U.S. currency?
It's all white. It's fucking beautiful, and it's a boat.
How many miles?
And, I don't know, but all his cars run like a top because he doesn't want to work. So, have something to go to Denver in, hit the dispensary, maybe go to Nebraska, Kansas. So take a ride. I was thinking about getting either a pull trailer or an RV, depending upon how much used, whatever, and have something that I could take weekend trips, week-long trips, just go and travel, see shit. I'm retired. I could do whatever the fuck I
Why
want.
not, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
There you go.
I work for
Why don't you go to
35 years.
Florida?
I worked for 35 years like a jackass for somebody else just so I can get 2 replace tips and a bad back. It's like, what the fuck, you know?
You're almost a cyborg.
So, I'm looking forward to getting healthier, getting my shit together, trying,
Fucking.
be more confident,
Definitely.
be more
Yeah.
independent,
Yeah.
maybe start physical therapy again. Because there's something, I'm telling you, with my right leg, because it straightens out when I go to sit down, it's not healing the same way that my left leg did. And my father-in-law died from sepsis from he broke his femur, and it never healed. It never healed the wound, and so that shit scares me. So I want to have that checked out. I have time, man. As long as I don't step in front of a bus or do something stupid. I'm all right. I'm grateful for every fucking day, man. Every
Yeah,
day.
gotta make sure you surround yourself with positive people as well.
And well, exactly. And this whole thing like started that way, and it kind of took an ugly turn because I became so involved, and um, it became my world, and I lost myself along the way, and I wound up in the hospital with fucking failing kidneys. I mean, what the hell? What the fuck?
Terrifying.
It's time to slow down. So, but I'm excited. I
You
mean,
should be. It's the
it's
start of a new adventure.
yeah.
and
Back to Jersey.
if I
You
stay,
should definitely be live streaming.
well,
I'm
I
going
don't
back
even
to
know.
Jersey.
I don't even know how to do that. I'm stupid. I can't do any kind of that shit.
Oh, we gotta
Well,
figure
hold on, let me like this here. Let me like this here.
So just for a quick second, I found something on Twitter that is kind of funny to me, and it has nothing to do with the conversation we've been having, but I'm going to play it anyway because I've been known to screw up streams for no reason.
Muchas gracias, afición. Este para vosotros.
Oh.
Chris, what the hell was that?
I don't know. It made me fun. It made me laugh.
If I could, I would just like to say that when you guys had her on, I was proud as fuck of all of you for listening and giving her your attention. And
Thanks.
you never hear the show quiet. And I was very happy with your what do you call it? Your
attention.
Oh, your attention. That's it. That's the word. Sorry, but
No worries.
I was very grateful, and thank you for giving her the opportunity to tell her side of things. And like I said, it did get postponed because I think they're reaching for evidence or charges, and I think it might get dismissed. So,
when's the date, Simon, for that?
It's the end of January. It's like the 27th or something.
And you leave on the 20th or something?
Yeah, so you're not going to be there for the course.
You think there's a chance before she heads out we can give her like one last good luck before you guys go?
Sure. I don't see why not. I can ask her.
Next week's the 14th. You'll still be in town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it should work out well.
Yeah, I think so.
I'd say we're all Team Danielle here.
We're definitely Team Simon.
Oh yeah, Team Simon first.
Well, I appreciate the fact that you guys respect me enough to trust that I would not blow smoke up your ass, and because I can't lie, and I have a Catholic mother. I can't lie, and
that's all it takes.
I also have a Catholic mother.
I just appreciate what you guys did.
Mother was an atheist. I got screwed.
So,
Oh, for real?
I'm an atheist. My mother's a Christian.
well, there is an old saying that Jews invented guilt, but Catholics perfected it.
Fucking get him, Simon.
Like my
Take it
mother,
on fucking YouTube now.
Chris, my mother used to say shit to me like, Simon, this might be my last Christmas. And I'm like, thanks a fucking lot, Mom.
I'm 6. What do you mean?
and I wound up, I saw her in 2020. She had just turned 96 in November. And she died a month later on December 23rd. And so I was grateful I was able to see her for her 96th birthday. My mother was a fucking saint.
96?
96, yeah.
Oh, damn, Simon, you got a lot of time left.
Well, I mean, I was lucky. I had 60 years with my mother, and not a lot of people can say that.
It's
And
true.
I was very lucky. And my mother used to embarrass the fuck out of me when I was a teenager, and like not like maliciously embarrassed, but I get a lot of my sarcasm from her, and my sense of humor from her. I think because my dad was very arrogant and smart, and my mother hated him when they first met, and because he was so arrogant and smart, and he let everybody know, and but he eventually, you know, married her, and they were married for like 69 years. My parents.
69.
They got married in
Long ass
1945,
time.
and
They had a good time. Am I right?
they got married right after the war ended.
Damn.
Chris, get your mind out of the gutter, you pervert.
Come on, man.
But
Fucking Rob Gronkowski over here.
I wish.
but
I can't catch for shit.
Well, Simon, we just, I think people are concerned. We just, I just hope your trip goes well. To Jersey.
oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really am.
Keep in touch.
We will. I will, and I'll talk to her about. I'll talk to her about next week. With her, it's whatever. So you can't say I'll be here at this time. And
if we can get a appearance by Simon by the beach in Jersey.
Oh, that'd be fucking cool. Yeah, I could do that. Have one of my delinquent nephews take me down there, and they're all good kids. My nephews. Well, I have 26 nieces and nephews.
26.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah. I'm the only
You
one
have
of my
two
family.
sisters?
My youngest sister has 7. My older brother, who's still alive, has 10.
Oh, you have a brother. Okay.
He was in Wisconsin. That's what they do in Wisconsin: is drink and have babies.
That box is fucking full.
And
They made
my
cheese. Jesus.
my
Christ.
other sister has 3.
Churning butter.
So, and all of them have their own kids. So, I think my oldest nephew is like 42 now, but most of them have never seen me drunk, which is pretty cool. So, but I'm fucking grateful, man. I'm grateful, and even for the bad shit, and because I could always learn something from it. I had a friend that used to call them growth spurts, and instead of lessons learned. But
I think that means you got taller.
And you learned not to something. I don't know.
Well, these days, I'm here a lot, and I pick up my guitar. I play. I was thinking about asking the bartender at the local watering hole if I could plug in one night and just play. And
just shred some gnar.
Yeah, well, hopefully nobody throws rotten vegetables at me. But yeah, just for the fuck of it. And
Hey, if they're gonna fry vegetables, they should be fresh vegetables. You should at least be able to get dinner out.
Yeah, take them home.
Yeah,
it's
and
true.
they have a nice patio in the back where you can smoke pot and hang out. And the bartender has this like huge dab rig in his car, so we go out and do dabs with him. And I
Go
love
watch out for
Colorado.
bartenders. Every bartender I've ever known sells Coke.
Yeah. I used to go when I worked at Exit 13 on the Turnpike. I used to do coke in the office with the sergeant. It was so insane. It was so insane in the 80s. Oh my God. Like how I survived. It was like a total blackout. I remember some stuff, but like concerts and baseball games and things like that, but like everyday shit was all blacked out to me. And we had a good time though. We definitely had a fucking good time. But that's why this is what I was drinking last night. It was just so stupid. So stupid. And I've been to too many funerals of people that didn't get it. And too many. And it's just not worth it. No matter what. And I could wind up in a cell with paper cheapers or taking Grippy soccer vacation again. So I'm fucking grateful.
Where the fuck did Pat go?
I don't know.
That damn hockey game.
Well, I didn't even say hi to Pat.
He just like
I didn't say hi to
abandoned us.
Ron.
He was in and out. He's at his son's hockey game, and it was too loud in the background.
And he's out next week too, right?
And he's off next week.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It was good to see you, Mike.
You as well.
But I think I'm going to pick up my guitar and fuck off.
You
So
should do that, but we need some new YouTubes of Simon songs. So
yes, I will. I have to get I have a new Google account, so I'm going to have to make a new YouTube channel.
Just send the videos to Chris's direct messages on Twitter.
Yeah,
The file's too big. It won't let me send anything.
Just
then
cut
put it
them
on
up in
Twitter and
2
send me
minute
the
each.
link, and
Boom,
we'll throw it on for you next week.
All right, we'll see what happens. All right, guys, listen, be good. Thanks again.
All right, Simon. Talk to you next week, hopefully.
All right, stay weird.
All right, later.
Bye.
All right, High Blind Mike dropped out, and I'm about
I know.
to play the end because we're past our 2-hour contractual obligation by 1 minute and 5 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and say see you next week. Thanks for jumping on, Robbie. Whoever's still watching, make sure you watch all the Rice Bucket shows, all the Stock Talk Live shows. Tune in on Friday for Hit the Post, and Bio Dude has shows, I think, still on our channel. So watch those too. And yeah, bye.
Take it easy.
Sky's falling down, but that's fine with me. Chaos all around me, but I finally see nothing's going my way. I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way. I'm just gonna get high.